All right, trade season has arrived in the NBA, and who better to get us up to speed than NBA contributor Chris Haynes? Now, Chris, let's just get right to it. One name that keeps on popping up is Anthony Davis. What is the latest on AD?
Well, Taylor, sources tell me that the Atlanta Hawks remain very intrigued with the possibility of acquiring Anthony Davis via a trade. Now, the Hawks, out of all the suitors out there that are interested, the Hawks, they possess a pretty attractive asset package, right, that could make things interesting. But if you look at, where AD is at in his career, he has this season and next season left, and after that, he could become a free agent with a player option. So any teams that try to acquire him will have to really consider giving him an extension. And so with that being said, if a deal was able to materialize between the Hawks and the Dallas Mavericks, I was told it would not involve Trae Young. Dallas would likely want expiring deals, young assets, and picks, and probably likely to include the number one pick from last season, Zach Ricochet. So with all that being said, the Hawks and Dallas, that is something definitely to monitor looking ahead to the trade deadline.
Okay, so potential news around AD and the Hawks, but Trae Young off limits. Good to know. Outside of Atlanta, what are you hearing about any other teams that might be interested in acquiring AD?
Yeah, today I found something very interesting. I came on last week and I told you about what the Warriors are looking for a big man, rim-running big man, protect the paint, lob threat. I was told they're contemplating making a case to acquire Anthony Davis as well. And so with that being said, I was told that Dallas was not that fascinated with what Golden State has on its books. And so if the Golden State Warriors did really want to make a true play at Anthony Davis, they would likely have to acquire some more assets or involve another team. So again, with that being said, the Warriors are really trying to figure out ways to assure themselves that they have a real defensive dominant starting center going into the second half of the season to help Stephen Curry and Draymond Green out for a championship push.
That is very interesting. Warriors and inquiring about AD and a potential three-team trade. So let's stick with Golden State. What can you tell us about any other potential moves for them?
Well, Jonathan Kuminga, that's something we've been monitoring all season long. He started off as the starting small forward for the Warriors, had a pretty, good start, got injured, and when he came back, he's been in and out of rotation, and as of late, he's been out of rotation. It's been a very frustrating year for Jonathan Kuminga. There are rival teams out there that believe that once January 15th comes, that's when Jonathan Kuminga can be traded. When that comes, they do not expect Jonathan Kuminga to still be a member of the Golden State Warriors past the trade deadline. So he is a name to watch as this time goes on. Kuminga has been very frustrated. I was told he's had numerous meetings with Steve Kerr, and those two just haven't been on the same page. So at some point after January 15th, rival executives expect Kuminga and the Warriors to part ways via a trade.
Thank you, Chris. Great stuff. Never a boring time in the NBA. Always great to talk potential trades. We'll have plenty more to discuss in the weeks ahead. Appreciate your time. I'm Taylor Rooks with NBA on Prime. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to see interviews with your favorite players, experience the most exciting moments from around the league, and see what the NBA on Prime crew is up to all season long. And remember, you can hang out with us live each week during the NBA season only on Prime.